We begin this hour with this morning's Money Watch. For the third time in a row, the Federal Reserve has voted to keep interest rates steady. After the announcement, Jerome Powell held what is likely to be his last press conference as Federal Reserve Chair. His term ends in just over 2 weeks. All this comes as the economy faces new pressure from surging oil and gas prices. CBS Saturday Morning co-host and money expert Kelly O'Grady joins us now to break it all down. Kelly, good morning. So these gas prices, how did that factor in the Fed's decision to hold these rates steady?
This was really the driving factor. Remember, the Fed focuses on keeping the job market in full employment and keeping inflation low. And you heard throughout the press conference, Powell focused on, oil prices have risen. That has driven gas prices up. And we just don't know how long that's going to last for. So the safest thing for them was to just adopt a wait and see approach when it comes to interest rates. What I did find interesting, it was an 8-4 split. That was the most dissent we have seen since 1992. And three of the members really focused on the fact that there was messaging in the announcement that suggested there could be additional rate cuts coming this year. They didn't like that. So what does that tell me? You get a lot of folks on the Fed that are focused on inflation and don't want cuts in the future.
Economic growth still decent, consumer spending still decent. So the Fed is basically saying, so far so good, but lots of things on the horizon might be troubling.
That's exactly right. Uncertainty. And you have Kevin Warsh walking into an environment where you have inflation higher and people saying, I really don't know how long this war in Iran is going to last. And so they're just going to kind of wait and see.
Yeah, Kevin Warsh on deck. And what happens to Jerome Powell? What's next for him?
His term is up May 15th, but he said, hey, I'm staying on as a Fed governor. He said the independence at the Fed is at risk, and he is going to stay to make sure it stays independent.
Kelly O'Grady, thank you so very much.